We are working it today with Andy Challenger of Challenger Gray and Christmas, here to talk about surveillance software that keeps an eye on people working from home. Wow, this is a huge step, but there are a lot of people who want to work remotely, and if people are not working, that's not good for the company.
Yeah, COVID pushed a lot of companies into an era of remote work much more quickly than they were prepared for. There were some pieces in place. A lot of employees had laptops. There was video conferencing software that allowed meetings to continue happening when people moved from an office into their homes. But companies did not have much software for tracking worker productivity once there was no longer a manager watching them throughout the day. Over the last year, a number of organizations have rolled out surveillance software that's fairly controversial. It does allow employers to sometimes watch workers throughout the day via video camera. It allows them to track keyboard strokes or output of emails sent throughout the day.
I have to imagine there might be some pushback from employees. How does this work exactly?
Yeah, there are lots of employees and employers that are concerned that these tools are too invasive, that there's a privacy line being crossed when an employer can be taking pictures or videos of an employee's home, even if it's during work hours, that's a private space that shouldn't be violated. There are also concerns that these tools aren't tracking the right types of activity. Instead of tracking input in terms of how much time you're spending in front of a computer, employers and employees both would prefer to have data that's tracking how effective an employee is during the workday, how much output they're creating.
Is this something that's just now rolling out, or are there places already spying on employees?
These tools are brand new, and in most cases they are too blunt to be used particularly effectively. But I do think these pieces of software are going to evolve over time to more effectively track how people are really performing in their jobs. And that does benefit workers as well. For people that want to get ahead but are not at the home office, they're not seeing their managers day to day, the ability to prove and demonstrate your hard work through an organization through some sort of productivity tracking is really valuable in the advancement of your career. There's also interesting applications to technology for companies that are thinking about the overall well-being of their workers, tracking fitness, mental health, and clarity. There's all sorts of different ways these tools might be used in the future to make working from home even better for everyone.
Fascinating topic. Thank you, Andy.
Thanks for having me on, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.